Hello, this is a fifth part to this six-part series of the general routing with every stage. So as you can see during this time, right, this looks like this looks like a very meme stage, but trust me, this is a real default stage. This is what I call like the heavies archetype stage, considering how most of the characters that are pretty much, well, heavies usually belong in this stage. Which makes sense because, well, they probably wouldn't be able to you know, do anything good otherwise in the other stages. So, without further ado, grab your, fucking speedrun thinky caps on and your sling dash skills up to par. And yeah, let's just deep dive into this. So, first things first, depending on which character you left, right, you're always going to be able to hit these three targets. Three, two, wow, I'm bad at math. Those were two. So, after you're able to hit those two, you either go, all the way to the left or all the way to the right. Doesn't really matter. You're always going to be able to hit those two targets. And depending on, like, how your character's hitbox lingers, you're going to be able to hit this booster. Now, this is where it gets a little bit technical because in how you're able to jump and fly, essentially, you kind of just, like, fling off like that, right? Now, now for someone that's held, pretty much all the records for this one stage, I know for certain that this bouncer, it bounced you. It go far. It go pretty speedy. It goes speedy fast. So it's not to say that it's not fast for sure, but a world record right now does do it without this, and that's because, well, you kind of know why. In fact, I think it's like I don't even think he even uses sling dash. He does this. He does this into this, and then does this. Also because of how 9.5's speed is. So, you do this, right? You break those two targets, however you can, right? However you go about it. You can kind of just like do it the very noobish way, or you can kind of do it the pro way. Does not matter. You just generally you want to hit those. So one of the things I don't really recommend doing is just doing what I just do and just do this. I mean, if you want to, that's fine, but like for beginner starters, if you just want to get a time, just don't do it. One of the things that you'll just do is probably like something like this. Hit that, and then hit this. It's not really much of a big deal, no matter what, because after that, you'll be able to boost up to this, and then do that. So, one of the very nuances with bouncers that I didn't really get, that doesn't really get touched upon, is that as you're about to do an attack, you get to hold jump and to gain extra height with that sort of boost. So like this at first, right? That doesn't really do much without being able to hold space. But if I do this, well, if I can even do it, right? If I do that, that brings me a lot of jump after that. So, I mean, it only like kind of like essentially works. And also it kind of brings you another double jump as well, which is funny. It doesn't matter if you're not on it, you're always going to have a double jump. So I guess, take that with caution, or, just take that as your, kind of like a thing to do. So it doesn't matter what kind of bouncer it is. It doesn't matter side or nor up. You just kind of have to, you just gain a double jump. So that's kind of funny how you're able to do that. But yeah, there's that. So there's the right way to do it, or the right wing to do it, right? Let's do the left wing, right? Let's go to the left wing. So generally you would just do this. yeah, let's just kind of do it again. So let's do this, right? Break those 2 targets. I did not mean to break that one, but whatever. Let's just skip that one for now. Of course, you can just kind of do it the way that I, kind of initially did it and just do that. Or you can just, be a little lazy Tom and just, do this. That's fine with me. And then afterwards, you kind of do this. And that works also, so that's fine. There you go. 685, not so bad. So, not really recommended with Regi, but that's just kind of like the demonstration there. That's, I would say a very good one, indeed. At least very first time showing it. But, yeah, that's kind of like the general routing. And generally the fastest stage that you're ever going to, have yourself upon. If you're ever getting like 10-second times, this kind of general routing alone, and also being able to keep on pace with the routing is definitely going to boost up the time, well, big time. So just take advantage of the boost pads as much as you can in this stage. It is very abundant within every sort of crevice, in every sort of every certain detail that the devs did not miss. They really put emphasis on boost pads for this stage. And it's very funny how the speedrunners didn't really take advantage of the boost pads at the time. Besides maybe DK, but even then with DK, I kind of use boost pads in like ways nowadays that even the world record is not being yet. But it might get it being very soon, so I'd be very, humbled by that. However, that's another day. So there you have it.